The Texas 12-pack, presented by Texas Farm Store.
I love you guys so much.
104.9 Coyote Country.
Cool.
It's 104.9 Coyote Country. I'm Robert Miguel. It is a Texas 12-pack, and I've got special guest in the studio, Ragland. Did I pronounce it right? Do y'all pronounce it the same here in Oklahoma as we do in Texas? Ragland?
It's Ragland.
Ragland. Okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, I know there's going to be Ragland. All right, so now introduce you to Sam and Autumn.
Yes.
Autumn, your last name is Ragland?
Yes.
Okay, good. So Ragland, Ragla.
Yeah, just you can say it however you want, but it's just Ragland. Just let it roll. It's
I'm Texan. I'm Ragland.
Yeah.
That's all. Every Texan's like Ragland.
Ragland. That's what we do. We do the aim.
The other day we were at a show and somebody said that, Ragland, and I was like, here, let me show you something. So I pulled up Midland on YouTube. I was like, how do you pronounce this?
Yeah, and they were
said
like, Midland.
And then I was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's because we have a Midland, Texas here. You know, there's a city here. We know that. You know.
So, it's a weird concept, I know.
Well, that's really funny. So Ragland is here out of Oklahoma now. Now I know you're from. What city are you from? Because I can't even pronounce that.
Tahlequah.
Tahlequah. Okay.
But Texans have been calling that tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, we can only wish. Of course, man. It's South Texas, especially. So again, we got Sam and Autumn here.
Yes.
Now, you guys, from what I understand, you guys are kind of a duo, but do you have a backup group, or how does that work?
Yeah, we're a duo, but we hire on musicians for bigger shows. So.
Yeah.
Right on.
This is kind of our off season right now, like between November and April or whatever. We're playing mainly acoustic shows and just kind of us, touring in the car for now. But once we hit fair festival, rodeo season, whatever, for the bigger venues, then we have full bands. So
That sounds like you got a plan. Then you know what you're doing there. So now you're doing like smaller stuff, radio promo, good stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are a long way from home.
Yes.
I'm going to say that it's probably pretty safe to say this is about as far away from South as you guys have been in Texas, right?
pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So where has this little, I guess, promotional tour taken you thus far?
Where all have we been?
We started out in Lubbock this week, which is super cool. We usually play there a lot. And then where else did we go? Man, we've been to Hill Country around Kerrville. We stopped and played about 4 shows in the middle of the promoting the single and stuff. And we were up in East Texas for a little while, Dallas, and then San Antonio. Then went back up to Dallas, and we kind of came down here. Went to Port Aransas yesterday. Took a day off.
Port Aransas, that's
Yeah.
cool. You know Melissa Brooke out there?
Ooh,
I don't.
Maybe.
She's a good little Texas country artist as well,
Okay.
too.
We'll have to
and-
look her up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
time we'd ever been out there. So.
Yeah, she's been on the show here on the Texas 12-pack with us. She has a song called Beast. It's currently in Texas
Oh,
Country
you know
Radio.
what? I just saw that.
Really?
I did,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, she's from Port Aransas.
Okay,
She was
cool.
bragging about the beaches and
that's
beach
amazing.
life and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, man, we
amazing.
loved it.
Yeah,
Oh, we're so
it was
jealous.
good. Like, I don't know. Oh, it's like song worthy. That's how good it
Yes.
is. Yeah.
I have a feeling when you leave Uvalde, you're not going to be bragging about our 99-degree weather.
Only if we can find a word that rhymes with Uvalde. Then I
Yes,
might.
Uvalde.
It'll never happen. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not Ragland.
Yeah.
That doesn't rhyme. But again, we have Ragland here from Oklahoma. Man, this is exciting to have you guys here because, you guys are kind of, Texas country, but it's red dirt. Kind of, we're all in the same family.
Yes.
Most of the Texas country artists I speak to are actually from Texas.
Yes.
So, you guys are kind of in that same kind of your cousins of Texas country. Kind of more of an Americana kind of thing. And
yeah.
you guys are like the Belle and Sebastian of like Americana music, I'm thinking.
Okay,
right, there you go.
You
cool.
all know who that is? That's good. Good reference.
Cool, yeah.
I love them. Anyway, so yeah, let's talk about how you guys got together and made your group here.
Take this one?
Yeah, I'll
Go
take
for
it. Woo. Okay, so we met in choir as when we were kids, but so that's basically how we met. But then we kind of reconnected.
First of all, dudes in choir, good stuff.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I was
there
the
you go.
bass. I was one of the only men in the choir.
You stick it all the way out through high school,
Yeah.
huh? Yep. Most of us gave up in junior high. Like, oh god, no.
But it was an easy elective, so yeah.
Yeah,
Don't say that. It's passion.
I
you wanted to do
I
it.
loved it. Yeah.
it was hard for me because I was the good one. I got all the solos, lots of pressure.
All the glory, though. All the glory.
But so we kind of rekindled like when I was in like junior high, and then so we kind of started dating at that point, and then we got older and we got married, and then we decided that we wanted to put our solo projects together, and then so we did. And that's,
You married your solo project. First of all, see,
Yes.
I did not know this about because I haven't read your bio because I'm just
okay.
not a good DJ.
No, you're fine.
But I didn't. I had an idea you might be relationshipy or something, but you guys are married.
Yeah, I'm
Very
married.
cool,
Yeah.
man. That's
It's
so
a
awesome.
weird lifestyle, dude.
We're very relationshipy.
Yeah,
I like
relationshipy.
that
As
word.
relationshipy as it gets.
Yes.
Well, I mean, oh, come on, you got to have a cool like up and coming Tim and Faith thing going on here. You know, I mean,
Okay, cool, yeah.
All right.
it's totally cute. It's adorable, man. I mean, you've known
Thanks.
each other since junior high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well, she was in junior high. I was in high school, but in a small
Yeah.
town, you know what I mean? It's all kind of,
all
you know,
kinda
I didn't
same
like rob the
thing.
cradle or anything. But,
Oh, no.
Not yet.
Yeah.
but, I mean, I was a little older. But, you know, yeah, we've known each other for almost 10 years. And then we didn't, I had just graduated high school, and then she was still in high school when we really started to
Yeah.
make music together and go on the road together and stuff. Neither of us are really, like, old enough to get into bars or anything that we were playing in. But we just kind of kept our head down. And
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say y'all don't look very old
Yeah.
even now. So you know, it sounds like a really kind of a sweet small town, you know, romance kind of.
Yeah.
You know, the way we meet each
Sure,
other in
yeah.
small towns.
Yeah, sure.
And now
real
y'all are
sweet.
touring the world, you know, getting to see all the scourge of society, the underbelly
Yes.
of all this rock and roll country music you're doing.
Yeah.
So you met very young, got together, you put together your projects. How many recordings, like you guys do full records, or you got more of like a single song at a time kind of releases?
We do records.
Right
for
on.
sure.
We do
Old school.
records, but the
Yeah.
funny thing is, so we released a record. I mean, we had kind of strayed off, you know, because as much as we want to try to be a certain style of music, everything always turns out, you know, Red Dirt, Americana, with a little bit of like indie here and there. But our last record, when it in 2017 was a full length, but then we ended up re-releasing it with only half the songs on it because we were like, these other songs are
Yeah.
actually kind of.
Well, people were getting confused because we're not doing that type of music anymore, and we'd be like, yeah, we're a Red Dirt band, and then they go and be like, no, you're not.
like alternative.
Like, no, I swear we are. Like, that's just what we want to do now. So
Yeah.
yeah, we chipped it down a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying to stick to like pretty much just like Americana. If we find songs trying kind of straying off too far off the path of it, we're like bring it back. Bring it back to,
Well, I mean, you're younger, you're kind of finding your sound, right?
Exactly.
Plus, you're blending
Yeah.
your sounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that. So, Autumn, what are your influences primarily?
Oh goodness, I always have to practice this question because I never really know. So first off, I love Taylor Swift.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
So yeah, I get in trouble for saying that. I love Taylor Swift. I think just right now it'd be like Taylor Swift, Casey Musgraves. I love Maren Morris right now. So those are my big ones right now. I think that I really like look up to and want to try to. I like their writing, lyric. I'm big on like lyrics, so I think lyric wise, that's where I take my big influence.
How about and those are all relatively new artists. How about older
Yes.
school stuff? Anything?
Well, I listen to a lot of like.
I mean, it's okay if you don't. I mean,
No,
it's okay.
no, I do. Like listen.
That's just a loaded question.
Well, because why it's hard.
This is the cool meter question, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm
I
kidding.
know. Well, I'm not cool because like when I was growing up.
Well, you said T Swift already.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now I'm not cool because I just said T Swift.
Come on.
Oh,
Are
man.
you
It's like-
are you a Swiftie?
Oh no.
He said, "Oh no."
She can show you about 10 Instagram fan pages that you can go follow. if you
Yes,
want
I
to.
will let you know.
I'll be a brony before a Swiftie. Okay.
But so
You can tell I
okay.
have daughters.
Yes. But so growing up, like I wasn't in a musical family. I didn't really listen. Like I wasn't like shown a lot of music or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, we just listened to the radio, and when they were listening to the radio, it was like 90s, early 2000 country artists like Tim McGraw, Rascal Flatts, like
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. That's really my only influences when it comes to things like that. Because
Hey, nothing wrong with radio, man. I'm in it, so it's okay. Those are good words to me. And Sam, how about you? What are your whatever your?
Literally everything. As
Yeah.
far as I know, it's like, you know, a really broad answer, but man, I'm pretty big on like Foghat to the Beatles to like Casey Donahue to Pat Green to Bruno Mars. I mean, honestly, like
Yeah,
it's,
cool.
honestly,
He loves
but
everything.
when it comes down to it, probably like a mix between like, you know, Red Dirt Texas country and Americana and like bluesy rock. You know, like JJ Grey or John
Oh
Mayer.
yeah,
You know, stuff like
JJ
that.
Gray's awesome.
All right, well, you got a cooler answer than her.
Everything, yeah. So.
Yeah, he always does. I'm like, why are they gonna ask me this? I'm so lame.
Hey, no, own it, man. You are what you know. It's all good because your music's great. So that's all.
Thanks.
That's what matters,
Well,
right?
she's not good on artists' names when it comes
No,
down to
I
it.
don't. And I'm awful because I am an artist and I should know people's names, but I don't. I listen to the radio and I listen to the music, and I'm awful about even like I don't even like listen to stuff on my phone. I never put headphones in. Like I honestly just write from like whatever the heck I want to write from. So
You're big on like to help you out for the artists that she likes, like Chris Knight, Sean McConnell.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know, what are some other people?
I don't know. You said you're gonna help
Y'all
me
are
out.
She's
totally
Caitlin
cute,
Butts.
'cause
She likes Caitlin Butts.
I've been in this kind of
You know the people in the
relationship,
scene.
where I actually know more about what she likes than she does. Yeah,
He
because
does.
honey, she's like, honey, what do I like? Oh, you like Game of Thrones
Yes.
and Vampire Diaries.
And Vampire Diaries.
Don't even
Hey.
get her started on that.
I'm a typical white girl. I know. I'm
There
sorry.
you go. All right, so again, it's Ragland here. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay, let me
you
make
got
sure.
it.
Yeah.
From Oklahoma. I tell you what, you guys got your guitars here, so I'm assuming you guys are maybe to play something for
Yeah,
us.
if you
Just
want
wanted
us
to show you our guitars.
Yeah, right. They're
Yeah.
fancy. They're different in Oklahoma. But let's go ahead and play your single first
Okay.
of all. And the track is called Footsteps that we got here, right?
Yep.
So let's give us a little brief intro on what we're about to hear here.
Okay, Footsteps. It is on our new EP, Murphy's Law. It's probably, I want to say, the first one that I wrote. Nope, it's not. It's not the first one I wrote off of it. Well, it was the second.
Yeah, second,
The other one
yeah.
I wrote like when I was 12, and it made it onto the record. So this one's called Footsteps. It's I write a lot of songs from different people's perspectives. So this one is from my brother's perspective. He went through a divorce, so it's about that.
So you wrote it at 12?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's another song on the record that
Oh,
I
okay.
did
Because I was
write.
going to say, at 12, writing about divorce, that's dark. That's deep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good stuff. All right, so again, this one's called Footsteps, and it's on the Texas 12 pack on 104.9 Coyote Country.
Promise you have further time. You're not on my mind. Got better things to do than listen to you try to change with the seasons instead of playing along. You can try and resign, so I miss you when you're gone, and I can find the footsteps, but I can't find the words, so I can't walk, talk, if there's no way to learn. I'm not interested in stories if I can't tell you mine. I'm burning in your glory, while you are doing fine, and I can find the footsteps, but I can't find the words, so I can't walk, talk, if there's no way to learn.
It's 104.9 Coyote Country. That one's called Footsteps, right? Did I get it right?
Yep.
And again, it's Ragland here from Oklahoma. And what's the city again? The city is...
Tahlequah.
Tahlequah.
Yeah.
AKA Tequila.
That's right. I'll get Tequila, Oklahoma. Good stuff there. And again, it's Autumn and Sam. Am I getting the names right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So kind of a husband-wife duo, which I just learned today. And the new EP is called what?
Murphy's Law.
Murphy's Law. And where can we find that? All the regular places?
Yep, all the
Literally
regular
everywhere.
places.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, go ahead and listen for the dumb people, the dumb Texans.
So www.raglandmusic.net, and if you have Spotify, it's on there, Apple, even YouTube, whatever. Or if you want a hard copy, I mean, you can just order it off there.
Off the website.
And if you can't find them under Ragland, search Ragland.
Yes.
Ragland. L-A-N-D.
Ragland.
They're spelled different. But it's so cool to have you guys here in the studio, and we're best of luck on your single performance on the new record. What are the plans when you leave Uvalde? I know you were just in Laredo here recently.
Yes.
Well, what you got a tour you're going to embark on? What's going on?
So, we have some other stuff that we're doing kind of up in northern Texas, and then Friday we'll be in Durant, Oklahoma with we're opening for Cody West, and then we'll be up in Oklahoma for some shows and festivals and stuff, and then we'll be coming back down to Texas to do some stuff. But all those tour dates are also on
they're online.
RaglandMusic.net. So.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you have some on-call musicians for your full band experience. What are your favorite kinds of shows to do? Do you guys have a favorite? Or?
Oh man, it just
questions.
depends. Yeah, that is a good question. Nobody's asked us that yet. We love doing full band shows for sure. We love just playing shows in front of people that are listening. We do. Yeah.
And I think that honestly, when it comes down to it, we like playing the shows that we haven't played recently. So we've been playing acoustic mainly for the last few months, but then so we're like super excited to get into like fair and festival season because we're playing dozens of those. And then, but I'm sure come October we're gonna be like, I'm so ready just to chill out with me and her doing acoustic again instead of being stuck in the van with 6 people. You know what I mean?
But yeah, there could be like 10 people in the room, and as long as they're
whatever
listening,
we haven't been doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're excited
and
about.
all those different people, you got different ideas and things to bounce. I mean, as much as you guys love each other, it's still each other. Yeah. So right. You know what? I had another question, but I'm having a brain fart now. Yeah, I said brain fart.
Yeah, that's cool.
Can you say that on the radio?
I just did.
Whoa.
Yeah. The question was, and seriously, wow. I am really good at this job. So,
you know what? I'll ask you a question while you're thinking about
go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Who is your favorite artist in the Texas scene right now? Who do you like that's up?
My favorite artist in the Texas scene?
Who are some good up-and-comers that you want to give a shout out
Yeah, it doesn't
to?
have to be the first one, like the only one.
Let's
Just-
use our show to
just
spotlight
a
other
few.
people, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, right now we're real good friends and really behind guys like Robert Ray, Frank Ray.
You said Marcy Grace earlier?
Marcia Grace
she's
was on
amazing.
the show last week, and she's just amazing.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I think that my favorite overall, though, I really like Mike Ryan a lot.
Oh, heck yeah.
I just
we
like
do too.
everything he does, man. I just think he's got a cool kind of, and that reminded me because my compliment for Mike was that he kind of comes off a little rock and roll to me, but he's also got the tender, even a folksy side too. It's really cool and diverse. But the question was, when you guys are doing shows, because I come from a rock radio background, and the one thing that I noticed and honestly kind of slightly irritates me about the country scene is that they expect so many the concert goers expect so many cover songs. It's an expectation. You got to play some George Strait, and you got to do this, you got to do that. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, you seem like you guys are really passionate about writing originals and whatnot. Do you feel yourselves having to force yourselves to doing catering to those that want to hear the same old cover songs over and over. And I know I'm making somebody mad, so I'm going to take the heat because I'm in radio. You know what I mean? And I want to hear when I go see a Texas country artist, I'd be happy if they played 20 of their original songs.
Yes.
But unfortunately, these fools want to get on the dance floor and dance to the Chair for the millionth time. Like they can't listen to the record already, right?
I know, right?
But anyway, not to say there's anything wrong with the Chair, obviously. But what's y'all's take on that whole scene?
We're cool with it. We do get sometimes tired of playing covers. We try to keep them rotating in and out, learn new ones like every week. Because
the trick is to not
tired.
play. Is to rotate ones in and out, and then always be trying to learn new ones, but. You have to keep an eye out as a musician because people love to hear cover songs. If you're a new artist going to a venue, and people don't know any of your songs, like you bring them in with the covers, and then you get them to pay attention, and that's when you throw the original in their face.
Well, that's absolutely
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, but I feel like when a song will come along, or we're just like, hey, we should cover that one. We try to get the best of both, of stuff they want to hear and stuff we like. I mean, there's songs that are popular in Texas, because we're from Oklahoma, that are like, they're like, oh, you should do this song by George Strait, or you should do this song by Sleep at the Wheel or whatever. And then, but we're like, well, we'd rather do Empty Glass by Gary Stewart, because we like that. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And it's popular in Texas, but at the same time, so we're learning how to try to work the tech.
I feel like whenever you do those left of center songs, also, you really make an impact on those people who are paying attention. That, like I said, in my opinion, there's a couple of different people that go to see shows. There's people that want to hear the band and want to know what the band's about and what they're offering, and there's people that just want to hear a song.
Yeah.
Those people that want to hear The Chair again, or Friends in Low Places, or whatever John Party song is hot this week, they're gonna go and you may as well be a jukebox.
Yeah.
They don't really care. They're not going to buy your record. Honestly, I'm just going to say the way it is.
No, yeah.
Now, you might impress them by playing the song that they like, but they're still probably not going to buy your record unless they hear that song that's really good. So really what it boils down to is your songs. It's your music.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do the cover songs, you may as well do the songs you like, that you enjoy playing, and you might just really impress somebody else who feels like that artist isn't getting their fair shake anyway. Because when you play those kind of, like I said, left of center songs, for people like me who actually know a lot about music, I'm like, dude, that's awesome. When you play like a cool, like a rarity kind of thing, it's just so much more cool. We
like doing that. We like taking like songs from just like Oasis or
We do.
Coldplay and make them sound
Or
country.
Blink-182.
that sounds cool.
Blink-182 and make them sound country.
Well, this is making me look forward to seeing you guys live. It's very
Well,
cool.
yeah, we hope to see you at the show.
Well, again, we got Ragland here from Oklahoma. We got Sam. We got Autumn here. Now, you guys have your guitars.
Yep.
You guys want to go and do something for us?
Yeah.
All right.
No, let's do Day and Night.
Day and Night? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
All
We've,
right.
have we played this one? Maybe once in our hometown. That's it.
This song?
Yeah.
Day and Night?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Not as
play.
far as. Anyway.
We're gonna play. We swear. We're not
like
gonna
you haven't played it on the radio.
No, I don't think we have. Maybe once. So I was not expecting that answer from her whenever she
Yeah,
said.
maybe.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah.
Are you the right wife?
All right. So this one's called Day and Night.
Seen things that are right and things that are true. And you know there's a difference when it comes to the people you let through. Well, I never met someone so unlike themselves as you. Your trial faces like it's makeup. Make sure that it's waterproof. And I may be crazy, but I'm honest. I hate
All right.
Thanks.
All right, it's 104.9 Coyote Country. That's Ragland. And the new EP is called Murphy's Law.
Yes.
Is that track on the new record, or is that just an older one?
No, that's a brand new one.
Brand new? All right, very good. Wow. All right, little debut.
Yeah.
Heard it first right here on Texas 12-Pack. Good stuff. So, again, we got Sam and Autumn here, Ragland out of Oklahoma. Now, again, where can we find you guys online, all that information?
At www.raglandmusic.net.
We got to put the dot after W.
Yeah.
Keep it in front of me.
Well, if you're going to use a W, you got to use the dot. That's the rule.
www.raglandmusic.net.
Again, that's raglandmusic.net, and you got Spotify and all that good stuff, too.
Yes.
All right, and like Apple Music and just all.
And you can find us on all
YouTube.
social media, too. So.
Very good. Okay, man, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys, getting to know y'all. Thank you so much for driving all the way down here to South Texas, man. It's good to have you guys. Man, you guys are seriously the coolest Oklahomans. Is that right? Oklahomans?
Yes.
Oklahomians.
Okay.
Is what we Oklahomies.
You're my Oklahoma boys now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really cool meeting you guys, and I wish you the best of luck. It's been
you.
fantastic getting to know you guys.
Thanks,
all right?
man. Thanks for having us.
So, everybody check them out again. It's Ragland. That's going to wrap up the Texas 12-Pack here on 104.9 Coyote Country.
The Texas 12-Pack, presented by Texas Farm Store, Coyote Country, 104.9.